Guys, something crazy has happened. Apple, well, they're kind of being a bunch of assholes. Alright, in all seriousness, let's talk about game streaming services. So currently there are really two really big ones, Google Stadia and Microsoft xCloud. Now xCloud, we just found out, is going to be rolled into Xbox Game Pass, which is not called Xbox Game Pass anymore. It's just called Game Pass, even though there's the Xbox logo next to the word Game Pass. You don't say that, you just say Game Pass. Personally, I'm not like super like jazzed about streaming game services because I don't really want to stream my games, but I'd rather just play them on my computer or whatever locally. That's always going to be a better experience as far as I can tell. But for a lot of people in a lot of circumstances, streaming your game actually makes a lot of sense. Let's say you've got an Xbox controller and you've got your phone and you want to play some Sea of Thieves with your friends, but you're away from your stuff, you're on a trip, whatever. Be able to stream it, you know, if it's 95% as good, well, good enough. That's pretty cool. You know, maybe it's a good use there. And if you're already getting it with Game Pass, who knows, maybe I'll try it, maybe it'll be pretty cool. Although I can say one particular group of people who won't be trying Game Pass or Google Stadia, and that's iPhone users. That's right, Apple is not allowing xCloud or Google Stadia into the App Store. If we jump over to this Ars Technica article, what we get here is this quote Apple sent to Business Insider. Now, I'm not going to really bother with this first paragraph. Basically, all it says is, we look at every app, we're careful, we're trying to protect our consumers, blah, 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 blah. The second paragraph is what's important. Our customers enjoy great apps and games from millions of developers, and gaming services can absolutely launch on the App Store as long as they follow the same set of guidelines applicable to all developers, including submitting games individually for review. That's the sentence there that is getting us into trouble. What Apple is saying is, hey xCloud, you've got like, I don't know, 100 games in your app, and we've not reviewed all those games, so we can't let you in the store. Now, I know what you're saying, but that's stupid. Do they review every TV show, every movie in Netflix, on Hulu, on HBO Go? No, of course they don't. So why would this apply here if not on those services as well? I mean, obviously, we all know what this is. This is just them being obstinate and difficult. It basically says to me, we see you as competitors, and we're not going to let your service on our platform. Look, Apple, you can sit here and say that this is because you want to protect your consumers, but the reality is it's because you want to protect your consumers from the competition around you. A lot of people game on their iPhones. And you're blocking them from being able to use a particular service, and that's kind of insane. Another potential reasoning here is that, you know, they're thinking you're going to pay a subscription to someone else to play all these games, and we're going to not make any of that cut at all. Apple's not going to make a dime off of that because the app is free. You pay the subscription in the app, but they don't get a piece of that. It's no big coincidence that companies like Epic want to launch their own stores, want to launch their own apps, and have openly criticized some of the practices in these app stores. I think that Apple's app store is probably the worst offender right now. Frankly, this is ridiculous and it's anti-consumer. Fix your stuff, Apple. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this a big deal to you? Let's say you are a Game Pass member and you want to use the service that is part of your subscription, but you're an iPhone user. How do you feel about that? Are you irritated? I'd love to know if this matters to you, what you guys think about this in the comments below. As usual, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you disliked it, a dislike. And if you loved the video, a sub would be fantastic. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.